Yo, it's your boy Business, and I am living proof. For real, like.
Everybody has a story to tell, a testament of their walking this journey we call life. I'm here to tell you that no matter what may come against you, you can overcome the trials, the setbacks, failures, and the stumbling blocks to reach the pinnacles of success. Today, I'm super pumped to introduce AKA Business Movin himself. Once hustling hard, calling and chasing down every opportunity, he is now the man everybody is looking for. From New York, to wherever the grind takes him, this dude right here is living proof that when you keep God first and hustle with heart, anything is possible. He's bigger than ever and making major moves. Get ready for some serious inspiration and a true testament of faith and fierce determination. Join me and welcome me, the Homie Biz. What's up, my guy?
What's going on, bro?
Man, all is well?
Yeah, man.
Listen,
sure.
man, say I've been watching many other podcasts, bro, and I'm not gonna even try. I'm not gonna even try. So, man, say, man, give the people the signature introduction, because can't nobody do it like you. Let's go.
I appreciate it, bro. You know what I mean? It's your boy Business, aka the Show Venter.
Yeah.
I vent about all your favorite shows and all that.
Yeah.
BMF, Power Ghost,
Yeah.
Power Force, Raising Canaan. Best reaction videos on the internet. Y'all know what I do. You know what I mean? Love is love.
Yeah.
Yeah, Love is Love podcast. Keep going. I'm saying we here, man. What's up?
Man, what's up, bro? Say, man, I've been waiting for this interview. Man, I watch you from afar. You know what I'm saying? And here it is. I'm living proof, man, that if you keep hustling, man, that man, you can make the connections that you want to make. Man, all the way from New York, all the way to Texas. Just meeting the right people and coming across the right connections and stuff like this. I was able to meet Biz, who I kind of watched from afar. Man, so man, welcome to the show. I am living proof, man. I know it's gonna be a good one. So man, we just gonna open this thing up, and man, and just really just get right into it. Mm-hmm. Here's an open forum, so we don't really have any set questions or anything like that, man. We're just gonna talk life and how you got to where you were, man. Mm-hmm. So tell us a little bit about yourself. You know what I'm saying? And we'll just flow from there, bro.
Nah, definitely. So I'm just looking straight in here.
No, you good.
You just dropping? Okay. Yeah, bro, like, you know what I mean? First off, I always made people laugh, like, when I was younger, like, in class without trying and all that, like, always stood out, you know what I'm saying? Like, without having to do anything. So, I got into throwing parties first.
Okay.
So I was throwing a lot of parties with a lot of big promoters in New York. So I built a lot of connections from that. But people always knew me. Like, I was always like popular in school since like elementary school. So yeah. So I started doing parties probably for like 7 years. I'm like started like 17, 18. You know what I mean? Doing parties, making different connections and all that. And then like a little fast forward, the last year I stopped doing parties 2018. So I was like, I felt like I need to be in front of the camera.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we was booking artists and like, bring artists through and everything. And like, in some cases, like in the club, like they trying to have me feel like I'm regular, like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I always was like in the middle of everything. I just like always be like in the spotlight since I was younger. I just like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how I am. So I was like, I want to be in front of the camera. So I started to try to do like mad different videos and stuff that wouldn't work. I was trying to do a podcast like 2017 on my couch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just talking about stuff. Like,
Humble beginnings, huh?
Yeah.
So, because I want people to know, can you walk your boy through what a party promoted by Biz looked like when you first started? You know what I'm saying? Was it a bot right when you came in? Was it a vibe? Like,
I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, I lost a lot of bread. On the parties, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had good parties and all that, but you could pack out a party and still be like in the red.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It could look good and all that, and you could still be in the red. You know what I mean? And also too, working with different promoters, like, people be like doing funny stuff with the money and like, you know what I'm saying, when you collabing. So like a lot of people like, you know what I'm saying, F me over like with that. I lost a lot of bread like closer to the end, like racks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like me, like I'm like real passionate about anything I'm doing. So I'll put like my income tax check, the whole thing in it.
Yeah.
Like no, not caring. Like put that up. Put 1,000, 2,000 in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like losing money, but still like just focused. Like, and my mom was always telling me like, what you call it? Cause definitely like I grew up in church and everything.
Okay.
For sure. Like so, she always telling me like, you're gonna find out sooner or later. Like that's not what you're supposed to be doing. Like, but she wasn't like pressing me, but she would always say that.
Yeah.
And then I would just lose more money.
Yeah.
Like I lose a rack. I lose like 1,000 here, 1,000 here, and I didn't have it. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I'm starting from like minimum wage, like retail stores. You know what I'm saying? Like just working for like nothing, bro. Like just hard work, just trying to grind, put the checks together. Like you know what I'm saying, pay my phone bill, like stuff
Yeah.
like that. You know what I mean? Like losing it all, like but still trying to like go to the next party, like still planning the next party.
Man, say listen, do you feel like that just comes with the territory? It's just a part of the game. You know, you're gonna take losses and you know you're gonna take wins. Sometimes in some seasons it's just more losses than it is win, but it's all to benefit you to your game. Do you feel like
Yeah, nah, definitely. Like, but in that case, like, but what I would say, like, yeah, I lost a lot in that, but I like know a lot of people off of that.
yeah,
I have connections that I'm using now. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's helping me now. Like, I walk in a club and like, you know, as soon as they see me, like, they like, yo, you got to come up here. Like, but I threw parties with them like 6 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But everything I'm doing now, so it's just like lessons. Like things happen, and you might think it's a loss, but it's most likely it's a win.
Yeah.
Because you learn from it. You know what I'm saying?
During that time, when you were throwing the parties, what would you say was the most important thing that you learned then? Because I'm going to follow that up with a now question as we get a little bit deeper into it. But what did you say that at that moment in time when you were throwing the parties? What was the biggest lesson that you learned then?
Yeah, that's a good question. I learned a lot. Like, I learned how to organize stuff. Cause like it's crazy that you say that. Cause I'll tell you how I got the name Business.
Yeah.
So, I was 17, right? I ain't gonna say age now. You know what I'm saying?
No worries.
Yeah. But you know, so I was 17, right? We just booked like the first club. So it was like early stages. I'm about to do like one of my first parties. It was for my sister's birthday, and we booked like a fire spot, like in Flushing in Queens. Like it was like like they renovated, like it was crazy. And I was always like 17, 16, 17, getting in 18 and over parties.
Yeah.
With IDs and stuff. Somebody ID. And I was 18, getting in 21 and over parties.
Yeah.
So I always knew people older than me. Like I rock with people older than me, people that's my age. So we booked it, whatever. I think put a deposit down. So now my sister's driving because she's older than me. She's driving. And my former like best friend, like you know what I'm saying, me and him is in like the back seat, I think, and then we talking about promoter names. So he was like, and anybody I rock with, like I promote their stuff like it's mine. Like I'm 1,000% like whatever they're doing, I'm on it. Like they don't even gotta ask me. So he was talking like, yo, he said his name should be Business.
Yeah.
He was like, yo, her name should be Business. I was like, that's fire. Like, yeah, that's hard. And then like a minute later, he was like, nah. He said, your name should be Business because you keep stuff in order, like you make stuff run right. Because I'm hitting everybody up. I'm making the group text like, yo, we got to do this, that, and that. We got to do this at this time, that time. Like it was just in me. So like I'm like, nah, you're right. That's fire. And then nobody wanted to call me that. Like, because it's so bossed up. Like, I'm not calling you that. And, you know what I'm saying? I've been pushing that name since that was like, yeah, like I don't even want to say the year, but
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
that
It's
was
been a minute.
that
Yeah,
that was a minute, and I was pushing that. I'm talking about email, business is moving. You know what I'm saying? What you call it? Twitter is business moving. Instagram is business moving. So I always kind of had that. Like I had that for years. So nobody wanted to call me that. Yeah, nobody wanted to call me that. Now they don't know my real name anymore.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I will say this just as a personal testament to what you're saying. Even when I was looking, just kind of at some of the things that you've already had the opportunity to produce, I was looking at, the internet, the grounds, and all those other kind of things like that. And everywhere you look, you know what I'm saying? There's no name attached to it other than Business Movin. And even when I got a formal introduction or whatever, it wasn't the name. It was say, man, my guy Biz. And I had to ask, bro, what's his real name, dog? And then it was like, you know what I'm saying? They told me the name, but they was like, can we go by Biz? And I'm like, say less. You know what I'm saying? I like to make those personal connections myself because, you know what I'm saying, I like to know who I'm dealing with. But everything that you have, and just being able to see it in action, because I'm telling you guys, the videos he posts like crazy. It's bananas. The work ethic that he has, the work ethic that he displays, is bananas. And you guys get to see it from the internet perspective, But I'm seeing it real time, and it's even crazier to see. So, Business Moving is, in my opinion, man, I think that is a spot on name for you, my guy. You know what I'm saying? It's an interesting way that you got it. I'll say this and I'll be brief because I got something I want to ask you as well. But that's kind of my tag is I go by Just a Nobody. People know my name is Greg, but I go by Just a Nobody. And the reason why I kind of have that name is because I walked into some spaces where I bust my tail to get into. Working hard, the dedication, all these other kind of stuff. And when I tried to build my name, and I did actually get into certain doors, that only that opportunity would allow and create. I got into a space, man, one time, and I was walking past a group, and somebody was asking, say, who is that guy right there? And somebody in that group said, man, he ain't nobody.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh, bro, on one hand, it kind of stung because I'm like, man, I did all of this work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just to get here, to build a name, to build where I am, just to have somebody in a higher position say, oh, he ain't nobody kind of situation. So I started going by just a nobody. And then it was like one of those things to where, you know what, that actually fits because, no matter in my pursuit of, trying to reach the pinnacles of success, I understand that my gift and what I do ain't just for me, it's for the people that I have. Hence, what I'm saying, I am living proof. Everything that I'm doing is to move in that direction, So I say that because I see your business model, I see the things that you're doing, and you've had some access to some really, some really big people. So can you kind of bring us up to speed on how you got into some of the rooms that you got into now, and did you ever imagine yourself being there?
Yeah, like it's kind of crazy. Like I used to think about like when first time somebody posted me, like somebody famous posted my stuff. I never really thought like I wanted that. Like I always it was like one of the goals I had. But I didn't know it was gonna be like this. Like, yeah, like, and it's crazy. I mean, you talk about the rooms. Like, I would just say the videos, man. Like, the videos I do now, like the reaction videos on the shows and everything. And it was even before that because I was doing reaction videos. I used to do baddie reaction videos.
Okay. Yeah,
like
yeah,
if you scroll down, you see it. Like I did like every black queen that's going crazy. Like Taraji, so many people, like thousands. I probably did like thousands of videos, and like probably 90-something% of them posted it.
Yeah.
Or they showed love, like they showed me like hella love and brought a lot of traction to me. And it didn't even it didn't even start like that. It's like it was like by accident when I started doing those videos. Like I was doing like little skits and stuff. But I say that to say, like you mean like the recent video, like like with all the actors and stuff like that.
Like,
Yeah,
just some of the rooms that you've been able
yeah,
to, man, because, not only does he have access, but he actually has relationship. And that's two different things. Because sometimes you can have access to a place, but then because you don't have relationship, all you have is you standing in the room. But, him, Biz, I've seen it, to where he doesn't just have access to the rooms or to those opportunities. He actually has relationship, with everybody that he's touching, everybody that he's influencing. So yeah, I want you to kind of speak to,
yeah.
that particular place when you got access. How did you create, relationships with the access that you were given?
Yeah, so like it's crazy that you say that. That's a good question. So, probably like this year, um, the top of this year, no, last year, top of last year, like I was going viral on the internet. I was doing videos on Power and all the Power Goals, Power Force, Raising Canaan, BMF, and I was doing the videos and like a lot of the actors were posted, show love and everything like that on the internet. 50 Cent posted me twice in probably like 2 week radius. Like he posted me with one video, then another video. Um, that was crazy too. That first time that happened, I was like, yeah, I was like, damn, like actors from the show was hitting me like, yo, like I know you hype, like I know you happy, like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was hype. I was hype in the crib. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out, shout out to 50.
Shout out to 50, man.
Yeah. So what I told myself is I had to like rebrand because I ain't just want to be on the internet. So like anytime one of these actors from the show would do like any hostings or bookings in New York, like I don't care what I'm doing, I'm pulling up.
Yeah.
And I don't even like be buying sections or none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because I be trying to get it out the mud, and I be smart with how I spend my money. But and I used to sell section too. But yeah, so it's not cheap. You know what I'm saying? New York, but shout out to all the promoters. But I would make that sacrifice. Like, yo, let me get a table just so I could be around. Like I could pull up and have the access.
Position yourself accordingly.
Right. So you got to invest in yourself. You trying to get in the room, like you invest in yourself. Like however you can do it. Like don't just be like, damn, I wish I could be there. Like how can you get there? Like you need to get a section. Like if you don't got it, like group up with like 3 other people that believe in you. Like you know what I'm saying? Or trying to get something done too. Like you know what I mean? Put it together, get a section. Try to get a section close to where they at. You know what I mean? And not to get off topic, but that was like one of the big stories when I first met 50.
Yeah. Yeah, take us through there, man.
Yeah.
We talking.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, when I first met 50. So this was last year. I think last year, like around April-ish. He was hosting a club in Queens. I'm from Queens. He from Queens too. 50 from Queens. So I pulled up, right? Beforehand though, I booked a section in advance, and I don't even book sections.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I booked it, right? I pull up to the club, and I told you I used to throw parties and stuff. So like people know me off of that too, and I feel like I know for a fact I was getting hate because when I first came in, the promoter of the party or whatever, you know what I'm saying? He put my section like mad far away, like in the corner, bro.
Yeah.
And it's just me by myself, and I probably spent like it was like 600 or something, like you know what I'm saying. And he tried to put me in the corner, you know what I mean. And another thing too, I made sure I got all Branson.
Yeah.
So I booked the section. I was like, let me get all Branson. That's 50 Cent liquor, his cognac. So I'm like, yeah, let me get that. That's strategic. You know what I'm saying? You trying to like get in the room, you trying to connect with somebody, support them and do it like what they got going on. Like how can you add value to them? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like it's not about you. Like you trying to like make that connection. How can you add value to them? You know what I'm saying? And I think Gilly and Wallow always say, like, or both of them say, I think, if you don't add value to value, you devalue value.
Man, say, listen, I don't know if y'all got pen and paper out. You know what I'm saying? But my guy is dropping gems. My guy is dropping gems, man. Say, listen, I'm telling you, he's in some spaces, he's doing some things, and he's giving y'all access. He's telling you, you know, just kind of, you know, a small little insight, little blueprint, little peekaboo into how you get into those things. But go ahead, tell me what's going on. So
it gets better.
Yeah.
So, right, put me in a section, in the corner. Nobody can see me and all that. Trying to dim my light, right? So relationships is important. Relationships is super important. So I knew the bartenders, I knew the bottle girls. So they came to me, whatever, and they know what I do. They know the videos I do and all that, and they know why I'm there.
Yeah.
Because 50 there. So he was like, why you over here for? Why you all the way over here? I'm like, this is where they put me. Like, they try to put me like over here. He's like, you trying to get closer? I was like, yeah. He's like, I'll be right back. Like 1 minute later, she got me like right where he was gonna be. Moved my section. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, and it was, I had like, I think I bought like three. I had like 3 Bransons. I think I bought 3 Bransons, just me.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I went over there, whatever, and I told the bottle girls, I was like, yo, y'all could drink whatever, cause I ain't gonna drink everything. So drink whatever. If any of your other friends that's working, tell them they could come drink and all that, cause I'm focused, like I'm locked in, like I'm drinking, but I'm locked in.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, I told them too. I said, don't bring the bottles out till 50 come. So, so I'm there. So I'm there, whatever. I'm chilling, whatever, I'm in my section, and 50 comes in. And it's like the president walked in, because everybody like crowding him, like, you know what I'm saying? It's male groupies, it's crazy, like stepping on you and all that. And I'm chilling, whatever. I just let that go on. I'm just chilling. And then he went to his section. So he went to his section. I'm like, damn, all right. Everybody crowding him though. But I'm still by my section, which is real close to the section. You could see me. I think he went to the bathroom. So he was walking to the bathroom. So he had his entourage with him, and still a crowd, crazy. So I didn't even do too much. I was just there. And then I'm on my phone, and I feel somebody tap me, and then it's him.
Yeah.
So he pulled up on me, like dapped me up and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? He pulled up on me. So it was crazy. Cause he had posted I think he had posted my videos before that, but it was just wild, cause that's real life. Like it's in person with it.
Yeah.
So then after that, he go to his section, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh nah, I gotta get like some content, like some type of content. But it was crazy, like it was crowding him. It was wild, bro. Like, so I was like, nah, F that. I'm going over there. I'm still walking. I'm walking through the crowd and stuff. And what you call it? I'm good.
Yeah.
And what you call it? I'm walking through the crowd, and then it's crazy. God is great though. I'm not gonna lie, cause I'm walking through the crowd, and then some girls see me trying to like get to 50. So I don't even know her, but she was just like, she like pointed out and then like pointed at me like in front of everybody, and then like for me to come through or whatever.
Yeah.
So he seen me. So he seen me again. So I got up there. So now it's me and him in this section. So it's everybody there, but it's me and him in this section or whatever. We chopping it up.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, what you call it? I said, you be seeing the videos and stuff? He said, yeah. He said, I see everything. He said, I see your stuff growing. Keep it going, like, cause I guess he started watching it like when it wasn't, like when it was first starting, like when I was trying to get traction or whatever. He really be watching everything though. He paid attention to everything. So like, and then when I got up there, security was like kind of hating on me and stuff. I wouldn't really say they was doing their job. Like, they was doing their job. Yeah. But
we understand the terminology. Yeah, we know what they was doing, but
facts, right.
It still kind of feel like a little hate, you know. You know, even though it's not, we know it still kind of feel that way. It's like, man, you know what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to, you know, trying to keep it pushing. But go ahead.
Right. So I think I told him like, yo, he trying to kick me out or something, and I think he signaled them.
Yeah.
And then they were straight, like, you know what I'm saying. So we took some pictures and all that. And I just like locked in with him. You know what I'm saying. I even gave him some merch too. Like, I was like, yeah. And so then I went back to my section, chilling and all that. And fast forward though, that was crazy. I started pulling up on people like, I will pull up on like a lot of the actors in the show. They hosting. I'm pulling up. I'm probably bringing merch. I get a picture, like, cause content is key. You know what I'm saying? Like even before you build a relationship, like get the picture, get the content. You know what I'm saying? Like just for your content, like for your page, like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You don't gotta have nothing going on for real, but just document it. Like document the process. Like you outside. Like that's another thing too. Like when you go to events, show that you at the event. Like try to find out who the owner of the event is.
Yeah.
Get a picture with them.
Yeah.
Tap in with them. You know what I'm saying? Post it. Tag them. And like that right there is like building relationships. Like that's like a part of building relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, just the journey alone, like I said, I've kind of watched from afar, you know what I'm saying? And just to kind of see just your blow up and stuff like that. Even when, we kind of set this interview up or whatever, I said, man, I'm just going to go for the gusto. I'm just going to ask Biz, to come and to support. And his response to that was like, oh, man, let's man, let's do it. And so I can just imagine how you felt, when 50, like, or not just him, but I mean, plenty other podcasts. Y'all go take a look at his page. He has access, he has relationships, and he's still growing. Some of it is in the shadows, and some of it is in the limelight. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But it's just, again, to your testament, man, that you live in proof, man, that you could be a 17-year-old kid, losing money like out the wazoo,
Thousands of dollars almost.
Losing money but what I've learned is, man, you have to sow a seed into yourself. You have to sow a seed into yourself, and that's just simply, if you don't believe in you, how can you convince somebody else to do it?
Yeah.
I want to preface this question like this because this is something recent that he dropped a dime on me yesterday. We was hanging yesterday.
Yeah.
And he was telling me, in the conversation, he went on to say something about the nose. Can you tell them what? Can you tell the people what no is?
Yeah, no just mean next opportunity, man. No just mean next opportunity, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie. And I was just in New York. I was talking to my guy, Rob Jua. You know what I'm saying? Major music exec, disruptive label. You know what I'm saying? Got a big artist, Jai, out in Nigeria. But yeah, he always say he told me, he was like, yo, bro, like what they gonna tell you? No. You know what I'm saying? Pull up on them. Like, I'll be doing pull-up interviews, you know what I'm saying? And, like, I don't care if it's Beyonce or Jay-Z in there. I'm pulling up on them. They're going to tell me no. They're going to have to tell me no. You know what I'm saying? Because they tell me yes, it's up. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest interview in the world, like, and it's over with. You know what I mean? But you just never know until you, like, try. Stop trying to, like, oh, I don't know if they're going to. Oh, I don't know if I don't belong here, or you trying to get in somewhere and they're not trying to. No, I belong here. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not on the list. Write it on the list.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm here. Like, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's my mindset, bro. Like, you gotta be like crazy with it. Like, you gotta be like a little crazy, like a lot of crazy. Like, if you really wanna achieve what you wanna achieve, non-stop, bro. You gotta be like a maniac, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm in Houston right now, but people pulling up on me like, yo, you motivate me, man. You be going crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? And then they're in different cities. Like, I'm from New York, but it's reaching different cities. But it took a minute, man. It took a long time. Like, it's just about like how bad do you want it, how long, because it's gonna take a while. But if you go through that, bro, like if you wanna go through that, like, and you wanna be great, it's a long game. Yeah, it's a long game. Like, you gotta just have faith and patience. Like, keep God first and grind.
Yeah, I just through the course of just even this interview itself, I heard the move from checkers to chess. And in the beginning of it, you just kind of making moves, just hopping over people and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But then, as you proceed to really just inquire your name, Business Movin, you see from just your promoting, and then you just kind of having a plan, into having strategy with the plan, you know what I'm saying, in your time right now. You know, how you position yourself in the room, you know, because again, you can have access to a particular place, but then even though you have access, you may not have those opportunities that you know, opportunity is in the room, but because you have access, you miss opportunity even though it's in the same place that you are. So when you start talking about just strategically placing yourself in certain positions, you know, not just to be seen, but to be noticed. Because you can see somebody and not notice them. Like the difference is like 50 had access to you because of what he seen. He took notice when he started seeing it more. Then he gave you the encouragement, like, I'm seeing what you're doing.
Yep.
Keep moving, you know. So let me ask you this. Now, what advice would you give to your 17-year-old self? And what, you know, would you give to the people that's in a position that you were in back then?
I mean, I would tell my 17-year-old self to start sooner. You know what I'm saying? But also, another thing, like on the flip side of that, it don't matter when you start. Because people, like, it's people that get on, like, when they in their 40s or 30s. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's never too late. Just because you think, like, oh, I'm too old, like, I'm not. Nah, like, you still could be successful in what you're doing. But I would tell my younger self just to be mindful, like, about who you're around, you know, and I wouldn't change anything, though. I wouldn't change anything because I see how I am, how I was before. I used to be with a lot of people. I used to be like in like a group, like a team. It's like 30 of us, like, you know what I'm saying? And I always was the one like trying to like motivate people to do better. But you know, everybody don't want to hear that. So yeah, like just move. I would say like advice I would give to somebody too. Success is like lonely, like when you're chasing success. So if you're trying to get something and you're trying to bring people on board with it that you know, like you that's gonna take long. I'm not gonna lie. Like just go and just do something and create something. Everybody else gonna come later on, and they probably wasn't even supposed to be there anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, just start doing what you do, however you can do it. Like, even if you don't have somebody, you want to do a podcast, you don't got nobody to film, get a tripod or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't got the equipment or something like that, start out with the basic mics. Like, you know, just start interviewing people. Like, you know what I mean? You don't know how to interview, just talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you're doing. If you want to do skits or something like that and people don't want to like link up with you, it's hard to do that. Get a green screen. You know what I'm saying? What I be doing, like or everybody else be doing, get a green screen, start talking. You know what I mean? That's content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, say, listen. Everything that you've given today, man, I'm sure people gonna be able to eat off of.
Yeah.
Just do us one last favor, bro. Tell everybody, man, where you can be found, what you got moving, what you got shaking, man, so we can support, you know, in any way that we can.
Nah, definitely, man. You know what I mean? It's your boy Business, aka the Show Venter.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Vent about all your favorite shows and all that. BMF Power, Ghost Power, Force, Raising Canaan, best reaction videos on the internet, Love is Love podcast, keep going. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you can go on businessandco.store, businessandco.store, get your Keep Going shirts. You know what I'm saying? Other merch is coming soon. I ain't even gonna say too much on that, but it's gonna be a lot of dropping, a lot of stuff going. I got so much content. I got content to last me for like the next year. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still getting content. I'm in Houston right now for Afrotech. You know what I mean? We outside. You know, I'm treating it like a fun trip too, cause moving around and all that. But yeah, tap in. Also, web series coming soon. Yeah, like we working. Like more events we hitting. You know what I mean? More videos we doing, more interviews we doing. We not stopping, like we going crazy. I'm not letting up. I don't care if it might look good now, never get comfortable. It's another big advice. It don't matter how much people telling you like, oh, you're doing your thing. And also too, like after every win, like celebrate it. Like, you know what I mean? Don't let nobody try to dim it. Like it's not lit. Like it's not big. You know what I'm saying? Like all the wins is big. Like it's no small wins. You know what I mean? If you achieve something that you want to achieve, bro, like celebrate it, put it out, like post it. Don't let your family dim it, your friends dim it. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta believe in yourself. When you believe in yourself, that's when everybody else start tapping in too. Now they want to believe in you, but it's cool. Don't even like slight them about it. They just didn't know. They didn't have the mindset. You know what I'm saying? They just didn't have the vision you had. You know what I mean? But your boy Business, we here, Houston. You know what I'm saying? My guy Greg, I am living proof.
Yeah.
You see what's going on. You know what I mean? We here, New York City, Dallas.
Yeah.
We in Houston.
Yeah.
Let's good. Let's get it.
Let's
go.
get it. Let's go. Say, man, once again, as a final statement, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, homie, for pulling up on your boy, man.
Sure.
Giving us, you know what I'm saying, showing us the love. Man, It's been love, you know what I'm saying, ever since we met, just 100%, man. It's all up. You know what I'm saying? It works better, man, when we work together. That's another thing that we need to do, man. It's enough out here for everybody. You know, and when we do this, when we link and when we show love, and there's no hate in the whole place, you know what I'm saying? Find like-minded people and move with the group.
And too, I gotta say something about you too, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was motivation because yesterday, like, you was on the grind. Like, he got like 40 drops for the podcast. Like, you know what I'm saying? It remind me of what I be doing because I'm like, yo, like, hungry, like, outside. Like, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter. Like, how can I connect? Like, how can I do that? Like, how can I add value? Like, what we doing? Yeah, you gotta be a maniac with it. Like, he was in his bag. Like, and I respect it, bro. Like, and those are the successful people. Like, you know what I'm saying? The people that's like hungry. Like, they not just doing something just to do it or like, oh, I'ma chill today. Like, nah, like you can't chill, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't chill. Like, even when you don't feel like it, that's when you do it. That's when you still do it. And then that's how you get rewarded, like, for your grind. When you don't feel like making videos, if I don't feel like making a video, I don't feel like doing an interview, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing it. Like, what we doing? I'm like, I don't care if I got this big interview or that big. Nah, let's do this one. Let's get it. Let's do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be hungry with it. Like, and like, if you look at any other thing, bro, like whether it's basketball, whatever, all the successful people have that mindset. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like LeBron, like, you know what I'm saying? About to be 40, going crazy. Like, spend $1 million on his body. Like, you know what I'm saying? Still putting up triple doubles, still outworking everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not by accident. Yeah. Like he in the lab, like he going crazy, like, so yeah.
Say, listen, if you hungry, it's plenty of places to eat. Go find somewhere and get to a business. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's my guy, Business Movin, aka Biz. I'm your boy Greg, aka Just a Nobody, and we are living proof.
Right.
And we out.
Yeah.